Continuing coverage on the Artemis II mission and Middle Tennessee's connection to it. A scientist at Tennessee Tech University in Cookeville was part of a NASA team that helped to map the surface of the moon where our astronauts will eventually land to construct a new moon base. Joining us on the phone with more on that is Dr. Jeanette Luna, Assistant Dean of Research and Earth Sciences at Tennessee Tech. Dr. Luna, thank you so much for being with us. An exciting day.
It's very exciting. It's a pleasure to be here.
Tell us about the work that you and your team at Tech did to aid this mission to make this day possible, and future days, of course.
Well, we're really preparing for the upcoming days when we'll be landing on the moon. So we're watching really carefully as the technology unfolds over the next couple of days on Artemis II, and then we're making maps in anticipation of landing on the moon.
Now, why was the South Pole or near the South Pole a good spot?
Sure. So the South Pole actually faces towards the Earth. So some of the peaks there of the mountains, they have great line of sight, so we can communicate really well with them when a mission is landed on the moon, and that makes them just excellent targets for, especially for a permanent moon base.
You bet. Now, obviously, this is an incredible job. Were you able to involve your students in the science? I mean, it's hard to imagine that students could take part, but I suspect you might have.
Yeah, absolutely. We've actually got a student team here, and they've been doing lunar mapping really for the last 3 or 4 years. And so some of our maps have been presented at different conferences and then are being used now by the Artemis mission teams, which is absolutely exciting.
Now, I know a number of Tennessee Tech graduates work at NASA. I'll let you brag on that group for a moment, if you will.
Yeah, I'm happy to. First of all, shout out to Isaac Hollingsworth. He graduated last year, a student from Sparta, Tennessee, and he's now working on the Artemis geospatial team. So he's helping them figure out exactly how they're navigating on the moon. We've got lots of other students who are kind of in the pipeline ready for NASA internships and to go on to those exciting careers in space exploration.
I am old enough to remember the first moon missions back in the 60s and how exciting that was and how it got so many young people excited about science. This has to be sort of exciting for you as an educator in that realm.
It is. This is, you know, I tell my students this is our sort of Apollo moment. It's the Artemis missions. And so for an entire generation of folks, this will be the first time that we see folks fly to the moon, and then also the first time that we see people walk on the moon. And that's just really something special, and it just really reminds you that we're all part of humanity.
Well, this is exciting. Dr. Jeanette Luna from Tennessee Tech, part of the NASA Artemis mission team. We're excited to talk with you, and thank you again for joining us.
Great. It's been great to be here. Thank you.